Alright, folks, looks like we are ready to go. I'm Sarthak, I'm the commentator here in the Bwoah Racing League, and welcome to the drivers' auction of Season 5. I'm pretty sure most of them watching are the drivers, and I know it's not your first time out watching the drivers' auction. And yes, after a few corrections, we're back, and this time around we intend to finish it off, wrap it up with our driver lineups sorted ahead of the season start on Sunday. And for those of you who don't know yet, Friday at 8:30 p.m. IST is when we'll have the social race, the preseason social race around the Barcelona circuit. More on that if you wanna. If you have any kind of doubts, you can bring it up on the BRL Discord. So for those of you watching this later on, the Bwoah Racing League is a sim racing league held on the Formula 1 game franchise, and this is the drivers auction ahead of Season 5, which will be run on the Formula 1 2021 game. And yes, a lot of league drivers will call us brave for starting it at the time of starting the league itself. But yeah, race number 1 will be Portimao, so yeah, lots to look forward to. Here today, I'm pretty sure the rules are pretty clear. If they aren't, I'll just go over them briefly for the folks watching. This time around, we've got all 10 non-driver team principals. We've got Mercurial Predator, we've got Erebus, we've got Prophecy, Rakesh, SV11, Setu RC18, Ron, Rusty Nish, Milan 420, and Smoke with us. And yeah, as we head into the auction itself, we'll clarify who's in which team. And of course, something to mention, Erebus, Rustinish, Setu RC18 and SV11, all 4 of them will be at the auction with 265 Bwoah coins. Whereas the other team principals will have a wallet of 275 Bwoah coins. Yes, we have made a slight change there for the individuals who will be their own reserves. The 4 drivers the 4 individuals who, as I mentioned. So yeah, looks like we'll be good to go. First off, of course, Pool 1. Pool 1 comprises of 10 drivers who will be sold before we head into Pool 2, which will be the set of drivers who will occupy the second spot in each team, and thereafter the reserve spots. But yeah, first off, Pool 1 itself, I think we're good to go. Let's head in to driver 1, and I think we should be good to go. Onwards we go. KDB, of course, champion coming off of a great season. He has been champion twice in the Bwoah Racing League. 147 Bwoah coins as base prize. His best race finish is P1, his last race victory at the Brazilian GP of Season 4. He's got 23 podiums, 10 wins and 36 race start. He plays on the wheel. He's got only 1 penalty point being carried over. Points per race average sits at 18.2. All-time points sits at a comfortable 570. Bidding can begin at 147 Bwoah coins, and I wonder how high we'll go up this time. 47 says million, and instantly we're up by 10. Rustiness says 157. SV11 comes and bumps it up 10 more. 167 says SV11. 177 says Rustiness. So we're only going in increments of 10, I see. Million takes it up to 187. We're already at 187 for KDB. KDB, the champion, coming off of a great season, won the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship as the bids keep going. He's been part of the 2 front row lockouts in the league, as well as the only 1-2 finish as well. 195 Bwoah coins. We sit at 195 Bwoah coins from Millen for KDB. 195 Bwoah coins going once, as things cool down so fast already. 195 Bwoah coins from Millen, going twice perhaps, or not. 195 Bwoah coins, 195 Bwoah coins. Is that where we're gonna let it stay? Seems like it. Sold to Millen. 195 Bwoah coins. KDB heads to Aston Martin Racing, if my memory serves me right. The in-game Aston Martin Racing team. So great for him. Green, I love the livery, and I'm pretty sure most of the folks in chat enjoy the livery as well. And I can see chat going crazy already. They're calling it the Millen event, but onwards we go. No time to waste. Driver number 2, of course, is Envy, coming off brilliant mini F2 championship season we held in the Bwoah Racing League. Right now he's at the base prize 147 Bwoah coins, much similar to KDB. He showed his mettle in F2 alongside of KDB. He's got 2 race wins in the mini F2 championship we held, and with an input device being controller, he's probably had even more time than KDB in F1 2021, but you didn't hear that from me. Bidding starts at 147 Bwoah coins. Let's go. Do we see a bid 147 from Prophecy? Yes, a rookie. He's fascinated by rookies coming in to prove themselves, and rightfully so. SV11 takes it to 148. Prophecy takes it up a notch, 149. We're at 149 for Envy. Brilliant driver, can go wheel to wheel with KDB as much as anyone else, but it's up in a 150 right now. SV11 says 150. 151. Rakesh Shetty comes in and says 151. And we're still here at 151. We're in 153, says Prophecy. We're at 153. Will there be a difference made? Can we see it go up a notch? Yes, we will. 155. Ron Paul Jackson's in the mix now. 156 says SV11, however. 156, 158 says Prophecy. We're 158 already. Oh, guys, this is Envy. Last time around, the rookie came in showing off the pace that he had to match the top drivers in the league. It was General Pepe. He finished second in the Drivers' Championship. But yeah, KDB just had that much more. By 162 says Prophecy, beating Ron Paul Jackson's is 160. We're at 162 already. 162 going once, perhaps. Prophecy is at 162. 163 says Ron Paul Jackson. 163. Ron says 163. 163 going once, maybe not. 164 it says Prophecy. We're 164 Bwoah coins. 164 Bwoah coins going once for Envy. 165 says Ron. So we're already at 165. 165 going once, perhaps. Will we see another bid? Yes, we will. 166 says Prophecy. 166 Bwoah coins says Prophecy for Envy for season 5. 167 says Ron. 167. We're already at 167. I wonder if we'll go up a bit more. And yes, we will. Prophecy says 169. And Ron might just come back, perhaps. Yes, he will. 170. 170 Bwoah coins for Envy from Ron Paul Jackson. I wonder if Envy is a fan of Ferraris, because that's the in-game Ferrari team principal, Ron. But 171 says Prophecy. So maybe Alpha Tauri could be his choice. 172 says Ron. Okay, at this point I should just stick to the numbers. 172 says Ron. 172 going once, perhaps. 172 going once. 172 going twice. I wonder if Prophecy is going to come back. Doesn't seem like it. 172 Bwoah coins for Envy for season 5 from Ron, and I think we can leave it there. Sold. And he heads into the Scuderia Ferrari in-game team, and Ron Paul Jackson will be his team principal. Wonder how excited he could be for that. Yeah, brilliant. Great to see the two drivers get spots. Onwards we go. No time to lose. No time to be wasted, in fact. RB Ferrello, 145 Bwoah coins is his base prize, and we all know the first bid coming through. But yeah, best race finish, P1 in the French GP. He's known to be the last to first finisher. And input device wheel, 26 race starts, 11 podiums, 1 win only. Let's see who he'll get his 300th point in the Bwoah Racing League with. Let it begin. 145, and instantly comes SV11. 155 says Rusty Nish, and 65 says Rakesh Shetty. This is the same pattern we saw with KDB. 175 says Rusty Nish. 180 says Rakesh Shetty. 180, 185. Oh, oops, Mercurial Predator, a bit too slow there, but yeah, 185 right now. I'll take Rusty Nish's bid. 185 from Rusty Nish stands solid. 185 from Rusty Nish going once, perhaps. 185, 186 says Rakesh Shetty. 186, 187 says Mercurial Predator. 188 says Rakesh Shetty. 188, 189 after Rusty Nish might have just missed out. And yeah, 190 it is. 190 from Rusty Nish. 190 his old teammate, in fact. 191 says Rakesh Shetty. 191 Bwoah coins. As we stand, going once, perhaps? No, definitely not. 192 says Rusty Nish. Rusty Nish is not letting this go. 193 says Rakesh Shetty. 193, 194 says Rusty Nish. 194. We're already at 194. 194, 195 says Rakesh Shetty. 200 says Rusty Anish. He's had enough. He's willing to go the mile. We're already at the highest bid so far. 200 for a driver. RB Ferrello. 200 going once. 200 Bwoah coins going twice. Am I rushing things? Will we get to see another bid at all? For RB Ferrello, 200 Bwoah coins from Rusty Nish. And I think we can leave it there. RB Ferrello sold to Rusty Nish. He heads to the in-game Alpine team. He is a Fernando fan, as you can see. And I think he'll be glad driving that car in-game in the Bwoah Racing League. Yep, he heads to the Alpine team. I'm pretty sure he's elated by it if he's watching. Highest sold driver so far in the Bwoah Racing League. Onwards we go. Big Man Joe, Season 3 champion. Mind you, that is realistic performance. But yeah, he was in the Alfa Romeo car back then. Input device wheel, 143 Bwoah coins as base prize. His best race finish is the last race of Season 3, Abu Dhabi. Unfortunately missed out on a possible race win in more than one occasion in Season 4. But as we can get the bidding started, yes, instantly it's already on. 143, 144 goes Rakesh. I think we can continue, Richard. It's completely fine. But yeah, as I was saying, points per race average sits at 9.4, all-time points at 493. He's got 7 wins to his name, 19 podiums, some of which came in realistic performance as well as equal, and 2 penalty points being carried over. 35 race starts and the bidding continues. We've got Setu RC18 coming into the mix as well. A driver, in fact, he himself from Season 3. 144 is the highest bid so far from SV11. 146, he says. He's making it better for himself. 146, 147, Erebus is in the mix now. Erebus, the newest team principal in the league. 148 says Setu RC18. 149 says SV11. 150 says Rakesh. 151 says Mercurial Predator. 152 says Rakesh. 153 says Setu RC18. 153, I'm going to stay with that bid from Setu RC18. 155 says Rakesh Shetty, so I'm going to stay with that one. 156 says SV11. Let's stay with it. 156 from SV11 going once, perhaps, or not. 158 coming through from Setu RC18. Rakesh Shetty is in the mix as well. 160, he says 160. 160 Bwoah coins for Big Man Joe, who's probably having his dinner right now, but it is what it is. 160 Bwoah coins going once. 162 says Setu RC18. We are at Setu RC18 for at 162 Bwoah coins. 163 Bwoah coins says Rakesh Shetty. 163 Bwoah coins. 164 says Setu RC18. This is turning things around. 164, 165 says Rakesh Shetty. 165, where 165 going once. Is this where it will end? 165 Bwoah coins for Big Man Joe for in Season 5 going twice. And I think we can leave it at 165 Bwoah coins. Big Man Joe sold to Rakesh, who's one of the new team principals in Bwoah Racing League, and I believe he will be team principal of the in-game Red Bull team. How interesting set of colors. I wonder what Big Man Joe thinks of that. Onwards we go. Next driver, Avi. Oops. Forgive me for the price. It will be corrected in just a bit. But yeah, maybe Richu can help me out here. A bit of a mishap on my end. But yeah, Avi, incredible driver. Input device will be wheel. He has won a race in the Bwoah Racing League. He's got 6 podiums to his name. 18 race starts. And base price is at 137. Apologies for the same, folks. 137 Bwoah coins is the base price. Let's begin. His all-time points sits at 151. Average points per race average sits at 8.4. First bid from Nishant, who's Milan 420 as well. 137. Yep. And he wants to bump. Okay, the first bid will be 137 by default, but we already know Nishant's willing to go the distance. 137, where 137, 147 says Prophecy. Instantly takes it up a notch. 147 Bwoah coins for Avi. In Season 5, perhaps. SV11 says 148. So we're at 148. 148 Bwoah coins. 149 Bwoah coins says Erebus. And quickly, Setu RC18 is right there with 150 Bwoah coins for Avi. Going once, perhaps, because I see everything's calmed down real quick. 150 Bwoah coins for Avi. 151 says Nishant. 151. We're at 151 Bwoah coins from Nishant for Avi. Nishant, team principal of the in-game Haas team. Will we see it going once? 151 Bwoah coins for Avi. Going twice. Surprising. or maybe not. We'll stick there. 151 Bwoah coins for Avi from Nishant, sold. And he heads to the in-game Haas team. Onwards, no time to waste. And next up is UK. UK 136 Bwoah coins sits the base prize. He's got 4 penalty points being carried over, but his best race finish, mind you, is in a realistic performance Haas on the keyboard. Of course, a lot has changed since then. He's on the wheel now. We can begin bidding at 136, 300 all-time points, 7.8 points per race average from season 4. 1 race victory to his name, 7 podiums, 35 race starts. Let's see who will be the first one to bid. Setu RC18 comes through, an old teammate of UK's. 136 Bwoah coins. It's at 136 Bwoah coins for UK. 136 from Setu going once. Are we really gonna slide like this? Of course not. Prophecy says 146. 146 Bwoah coins for UK. 147 says Setu RC18. 149 says Prophecy. 149 says Prophecy. And I'm just taking a moment to look at chat, but of course, the team principals will not let me. I think I can take the last bid as Setu RC18 says 158. We're already at 158 for UK. 158 Bwoah coins. 158 Bwoah coins for UK right here. And jokes coming through in chat calling him as spin, but he's incredibly underrated. But we will stop. Richu says stop. And we will wait for the correction to be made. But as of now, I presume 158 Bwoah coins from Setu RC18 is the last bid. And yeah, gives me a moment to read chat. Yeah, we've got the likes of Drunken Monkey, Gambler, and Sicknig in the chat. Competent drivers will be on the auction soon enough. 149 last bid. 150 says Setu RC18 quickly. 150 is from Setu RC18. 151 says SV11. 151. 152 says Setu RC18. 152. We have 152 Bwoah coins for UK. Going once. 152 Bwoah coins for UK. 154 says Prophecy. 154. 154 Bwoah coins for UK. Going once. 159 says SV11. 159. 160 says Setu RC18. 160. 160 Bwoah coins for UK from Setu RC18. 161 says SV11. 161. 162 Setu RC18 coming back with that bid. 162 Bwoah coins for UK going once. 172 SV11's had it. No more jokes. 172 perhaps going once. 172 Bwoah coins for UK go from SV11, not for long. Setu RC18 says, I can go the distance. 173 Bwoah coins for UK from Setu RC18. 174 says SV11. This makes things interesting. UK, would you like SV11 as your team principal? Question for you. Setu RC18 says 175. There are 175 gamblers predicting this to head into 190. I wonder if it will. 175 from Setu RC18 for UK going once. 175 Bwoah coins for UK from Setu RC18 going twice. Will we get a bid? Yes, we will. 180 Bwoah coins says SV11. 180 Bwoah coins. We are at 180 Bwoah coins for UK from SV11 going once. 181 says Setu RC18. 181. We are 181. 181 going once. 181 going twice. Setu RC18. 181 Bwoah coins for UK in season 5. Last call. We can leave it there. Sold to Setu RC18, who's in the in-game Williams team. UK heads there. Onwards. And I think with 9 of the drivers been sold, I believe there is only one team principal without a main driver. Without a driver at all. May I know which one that is? I believe it could be Prophecy. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, it's Prophecy.
Alright, got it. Cool. That means Prophecy as per our SV11? Okay, maybe we can get this clarified. Whoa, wait. How? Okay, we aren't done. My bad. Apologies. We aren't done. Apologies from my side. I'm looking at the wrong numbers. Apologies. Onwards we go. Dark Legacy, 135 Bwoah coins. And of course, Big Man Joe made it to the perfect moment where I screw up. But yeah, 135 Bwoah coins for Dark Legacy. Let's begin. Input device controller. 3 podiums in the mini F2 championship, 4 race starts in F2 as well. And yeah, Jeff helps out on Discord. And let's begin the bidding at 135 Bwoah coins for Dark Legacy. 135 Bwoah coins. Apologies, folks. My bad there. Legend going to a legendary team, says Drunken Monkey, for the previous driver who was auctioned. But yeah, onwards we go. 135 Bwoah coins for Dark Legacy from Prophecy. 135 Bwoah coins, the standard base price bid. Anybody else? 135 going once. 136 says Erebus. 136. We are at 136 Bwoah coins from Erebus for Dark Legacy going once. 136 Bwoah coins from Erebus for Dark Legacy going twice. Prophecy says 138. Quick enough. 138 Bwoah coins going once. 138 going twice. Perhaps. Are we gonna really leave it here? Are we now? 138 Bwoah coins from Prophecy for Dark Legacy, and sold. Dark Legacy heads to the in-game Alpha Tauri team, if my memory serves me right. And indeed it does. Thank God for that. Onwards to the next driver, Derp, a rookie driver coming in. Of course, we didn't get to see him, unfortunately, in the rookies showcase event, but we did get to see a couple of his lap times. So let's just say he's close to UK space. 133 Bwoah coins. Bidding starts at 133 Bwoah coins. The bidding begin. Rookies, let's not underestimate rookies, of course. Always bring out the left field results and possibly more podiums and wins than you would expect from them. But yeah, Derp, 133 Bwoah coins. Sits at 133 Bwoah coins, no bid. Doesn't seem like there is a bid yet. Mind you, Derp will be allocated to a driver before we head in to pool 2. Onwards we go then. Derp currently remains unsold. He'll be allocated at the end of pool 1 to the remaining team principal before we head into pool 2. Next up, Kubarabi. At 130 Bwoah coins base price, he had a fairly decent mini Formula 2 championship which we held. 2 race starts and 2 podiums in those races. Let's just start the bidding at 130 Bwoah coins. Let's go. Kubarabi at 130 Bwoah coins. Rookie coming into the league. 130 Bwoah coins. Can we have a first bid? Yes, we do. Mercurial Predator says 130 Bwoah coins. That's a good buy for 138 was the comment coming through from Drunken Monkey. As I read chat, I don't see another bid. 130 Bwoah coins right now. It sits at Mercurial Predator going once. Mercurial Predator 130 Bwoah coins for Kubarabi going twice. Don't see any more bids. And I guess we leave it there. 130 Bwoah coins. Kubarabi sold to Mercurial Predator, who is the in-game McLaren team principal for Season 5. Hope he likes orange. Onwards you go. Final driver for in Pool 1. So last driver of Pool 1 is Sicknig. Now, before we begin, okay, Ruds likes orange, mind you. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Ruds is. Sicknig starting at 128 Bwoah coins, 6.5 points per race, average part of the 2 front row lockouts, the only one to finish in the Bwoah Racing League, won the Constructors Championship in Season 4 alongside KDB, and his best race finish, of course, the last race of the Bwoah Racing League, Abu Dhabi GP. He won that race brilliantly. 2 podiums, 1 victory, 37 race starts. Let the bidding begin. 128 Bwoah coins. 128 Bwoah coins. Input device wheel, but mind you, I must mention the first couple of races he'll be taking it with a controller. 128 Bwoah coins coming from Erebus. There are 128. 128. I'm surprised I'm not seeing another bid. 128 Bwoah coins from Erebus going once. 128 Bwoah coins from Erebus. 129 says SV11. 129. 130 says Erebus. 130 Bwoah coins for Sicknig. 131. We have 131 for Sicknig. 132 says Erebus. 133 says SV11. 133. 133. 134 says Erebus. We're 134. 134. 134 going once. 139 says SV11. We're 139. What a pairing that'll be. Team principal SV11 and driver Sicknig. 140 says Erebus. 141 says SV11. 141. 141 going once. 141 going Definitely not twice, because 142 is on the board now. Erbis says 142. 142 for Sicknick. 142. 143 says SV11. 143. 143 going once. 143 going once. Twice. Maybe not even twice. Erbis says 144. SV11 says enough with the shenanigans. We head into 154. Bumped up by 10. 154. 155 says Erbis. 155. 155, 156 says SV11, 156, 156 already, 156 for SV11, 157 says Erbis, 157 from for Erbis, 158 says SV11 for Sicknick, 159 says Erbis, 159, we are at 159 going once, 159, 160 says SV11, 161 says Erbis, we are at 161, 161 going once, 161 going twice, so definitely no. 162 says SV11. 162. Erebus is which constructor? He's the in-game Alfa Romeo team principal. 163. Erebus says 163 going once. 164 says SV11. And 165. We're at 165 from Erebus. 165. We're at 165 going once. 165 going twice, perhaps. SV11's not done yet. 166. We're 166. 166. 167 already. Erebus says 167. 167 for Sicknick. 168 says SV11. 168. We're at 168. 169 says Erebus. We're at 169. 169. 170 says SV11. 170. Come on, guys. You really think you're going to stop here? This guy won the Constructors Championship halfway through Season 4. He put in the work and he got to that level alongside KDB as the bids keep coming through. 173 Bwoah coins for Sicknick from Erebus going once. 173 Bwoah coins. We're 173 Bwoah coins as we speak going once. 174 says SV11 that quick. 174. 174. Sicknick says, Sicknick, a word of advice from Sicknick himself. He says, SV, put full wallet. And 176 says Erebus. 176 from Erebus going once. 177 from SV11 going once. 177 from SV11 for Sicknick. Definitely not going twice. 178 coming, a bit coming from Erebus. 178. We are at 178. 179 from SV11. 179. 180 from Erebus. This is getting interesting, Gambler. Indeed it is. 181 from SV11. 181. We are at 181. 182 says Erebus. 183 says SV11. We are at 183. 183 Bwoah coins, 184 Bwoah coins. Could this possibly go on to 200, I wonder? Sicknick at 184 already from Erebus. 185 SV11. 185. 185. We have 185 from SV11 going once. 185. 185 going twice from SV11. 185 Bwoah coins for Sicknick. Last call, and we leave it there. SV11 gets him sold. Sicknick heads to the in-game Mercedes team. Quite the in-game promotion, I must say, from Racing Point to Mercedes. Whew. That got things interesting for sure. I think, Richu, we can have the update. Pool 1 bidding is complete. Dub goes to Alfa Romeo, in-game Alfa Romeo team for 133 Bwoah coins. And that is Dub heading to Alfa Romeo. Okay, and of course, before going into Pool 2, let's quickly, if possible, have each team principal's wallet. How much they've got left. If we can have it in the same channel, bidding channel. Meanwhile, I can look at chat. Folks, what do you think about the bids gone through? Because most of y'all are drivers, all 18 I presume. But yeah. Sicknick's already excited. He says, bro, Russell stonks. Yeah. Vix356 with a really sharp eye there saying Sicknick got sold for more than UK. To think that happened. And of course, Gambler showing his support as well. Mr. Wex in chat. All these drivers coming back on auction in Pool 2, of course. Formidable drivers. And let's not forget, folks, let's not kid ourselves. These Pool 2 drivers, they've got as good of a chance to perform just like the Pool 1 drivers, considering, as we saw, how sick Nick did in Season 4. So it all goes down to who puts in the most amount of time and who's the smartest when it comes to the races. Yep. They're calling they're calling sick Nick George Russell already. And we've got the remaining wallets. I think the font is slightly smaller. I'll solve that. The remaining purse, of course, on SV11 is he's got 80 Bwoah coins. Rakesh has 110 Bwoah coins. Mercurial Predator has 145 Bwoah coins. Ron has 103 Bwoah coins. Rustinish has 65 Bwoah coins. Prophecy has 137 Bwoah coins. Millen, who's Smoke, has 80 Bwoah coins. Setu-RC18 has 84 Bwoah coins. Erebus has 132 Bwoah coins. And Nishant has 124 Bwoah coins. And I hope I said that right. Cool. We head in to Pool 2. A second set of drivers. Mind you, everyone who goes unsold, to be honest, no one's going to go unsold in Pool 2. We will be using a randomizer to allocate them to the team principals who were not able to afford them. But yeah, I'm confusing you all. Let's just head in to the next driver before I say something I don't mean. 126 Bwoah coins. Honing, the driver who drove alongside the likes of Freeze in the in-game Mercedes team in Season 4. He's got 1 penalty point. Best race finish P4 in the Canadian GP of Season 4. We can begin the bidding at 126 Bwoah coins. He's got 19 race starts. Input device wheel. 5.1 points per race. Average 97 all-time points. I wonder who he'll get to score his 100th with. Erebus starts the bid off with 126 Bwoah coins. 126 for Honing. Mind you, this is a driver who is part of the first 2 front row lockouts in the Bwoah Racing League. Alongside Freeze, did end up being caught off with a bit of bad luck, but it is what it is. Probably the one with the most experience in F1 2020 in the F1 2021 game. But yeah, 126 going once. I see no other bids. Interesting. 126 Bwoah coins going twice. Don't see another bid, and we gotta leave it there. 126 Bwoah coins. Honing goes to the in-game Alfa Romeo team. Sold. And yeah, onwards we go. Next driver up is Gouts. 121 Bwoah coins. The only driver to have 100% race start attendance in Season 4. Best race finish P4 in the Japanese GP. Last season, 3 penalty points being carried over. 121 Bwoah coins base price. Let's begin the bidding. He recently switched from controller to wheel, but that didn't... the pace only improved. 36 race start, 3.7 points per race. Average first bid coming through from Nishant at 121. All-time points sit at 110. 122 says Mercurial Predator. 122. Where 123 from Nishant. 123 Bwoah coins says Nishant. 124 says Mercurial Predator. Where 124. 124 Bwoah coins from Mercurial Predator going once. Mercurial Predator says 124 Bwoah coins for Gouts. Going twice. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get any more bids. 124 Bwoah coins for Gouts from Mercurial Predator. We'll leave it there. Sold. He heads to the in-game McLaren team, which he kind of debuted for in Season 3, perhaps. Season 3. And as I say that, I head to the next driver who happened to be his teammate in Season 3 for a brief amount of time, if I'm not wrong. Mr. Wex. 116 Bwoah coins base price. Consistent driver in the Bwoah Racing League. 9 penalty points he'll be carrying over, unfortunately. Controller is his input device. 34 race starts. 3 podiums. Best race finish P2 in the last race of Bwoah Racing League. Let the bidding begin at 116 Bwoah coins. Points per race average in Season 4 is 3.6. All-time points 6 at 160. 116 says Nishant. 116 Bwoah coins for Mr. Wex. 117 says Prophecy. 117 going once, perhaps. 117. We have 118 already. Nishant says 118. 118 Bwoah coins for Wex. 118 Bwoah coins. 119 says Prophecy. 119. Congratulations going to Vex's old teammate Gouts already in chat. Question in hand is where Vex will head into, and it looks like it's either Hearts or AlphaTauri in game. It's Nishant or Nishal. 123 it sits at the bid from Nishant. 123 Bwoah coins. 123 Bwoah coins going once for Mr. Vex for season 5. 123 going twice for Mr. Vex. 123 Bwoah coins for Mr. Vex. Last call, and we leave it there. Sold. Gone to the in-game Hearts team. Nishant will be team principal. Onwards we go. Only copy. And as we get set for bidding itself, 112 Bwoah coins, we can begin the bidding, because I feel like I like to go into story mode every now and then with these drivers. Fun fact, Only Copy went as a reserve driver, surprisingly enough, in season 4. To think that a driver like this went as a reserve. We did see the fantastic performance from him at the last couple of races in season 4. Brazil, formidable racing with other drivers on the grid, and his best race finish till date, Abu Dhabi GP, P3, 4 podiums. I remember when he came in, first couple of races on the podium back to back. 22 race starts, input device controller, all-time points. It's a 127. I see no bid yet. 112 Bwoah coins is where we'll start at. 112 Bwoah coins. No bid. Seems like we'll have to allocate him to a team principal later on. For now, no bid. We leave it there. Onwards we go to the next driver. UT. As you can see, not much stat, but for those of you who did attend the Rookie Showcase event, you'll know formidable rookie, incredible space to improve, just like any other driver. 110 Bwoah coins is where the bidding will begin. 110 Bwoah coins. Do I have a bid for UT? 110 Bwoah coins. I believe he's a good friend of Avi's, so maybe they'll be a good team pairing. But I'll leave it there. 110 Bwoah coins. Do I see a bid? Do I see a bid? No, doesn't seem like it. No bid. No bid. Onwards we go. No bid for UT. Only Copy and UT will come back into the pool soon enough. Onwards we go to Freeze, who sits at 106 Bwoah coins. Input device is a wheel. French GP is best race finish, and mind you, French Paul Ricard is his turf, as we like to call it. Season 3 P1, that is the realistic performance season, of course, mind you. But yeah, he's part of the first 2 front row lockouts of the league, alongside Horning, of course. But yeah, let's get the bidding started. 106 Bwoah coins. Will we get a first bid? 106 Bwoah coins. Race starts 33 podiums to his name, and that 1 victory. 1.9 points per race average, and we have a bid. Rakesh Shetty says 106 Bwoah coins. 106 going once. 107 says Prophecy. All-time points, it's at 109. To think we'll get a bid saying 109. No, we will not yet. 108 says Rakesh Shetty. 108. 108 going once. 108 going twice. 109. Now we sit at his all-time points. 109 Bwoah coins for Freeze in season 5. 109 Bwoah coins going once. 109 Bwoah coins going twice. Last call. 109 Bwoah coins from Prophecy for Freeze in season 5. Sold. It's Prophecy's. He heads to the in-game AlphaTauri team. Apologies for that. Onwards you go. Wix 356. Now, 104 Bwoah coins. Got Wix 356, the best race finish, P2 in the realistic performance season of season 3. His input device switched from season 3 to season 4, from controller to wheel. And race start sits at 36, 4 podiums. Incredible team player. I know he's done great things in season 4 alongside Gouts. We can begin the bidding at 104 Bwoah coins. All-time points sits at 199. Where will he score his 200th is the question in hand. 104 Bwoah coins for Wix 356. Will we see a bid? Will we see a bid at 104 Bwoah coins? 104 Bwoah coins as it stands. 104 Bwoah coins. I see no bid yet. Do I see a bid? No bid. and that's where we'll leave it for now. No bid, unsold. C56 will be brought back into the pool soon enough. XZ 102 Bwoah coins, as per what we saw him do at the rookie showcase event. If you remember it, input device sits controller. Unfortunately, we don't have much more info from him. 102 Bwoah coins. Will we see a bid or will we not see a bid? I believe he does come as a good friend of Envy's into the league, so yeah, you can expect him to improve race on race, if anything. XZ at 102 Bwoah coins. No bid. I don't see a bid. Now we'll see a bid. Let's leave it there. 102 Bwoah coins. XZ remains unsold, and we will move on to the next driver. Hyrox 24. I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with Hyrox 24. He sits at 99 Bwoah coins as base price. He has won a race in the realistic performance season, Hungarian GP. That's the only podium and win till date. 29 race starts. Input device is a wheel. 2 penalty points he'll be carrying over. 1.2 points per race average. 73 all-time points scored. Let the bidding begin. 99 Bwoah coins. 99 Bwoah coins for Hyrox 24. Gels well with the likes of Only Cuppy. And of course, a good friend Richu, who's part of the media team, used to be his old team principal. But yeah, Hyrox 24 at 99 Bwoah coins. Ron says 99. Ron says 99. We're at 99 Bwoah coins. Remember, team principals, you will be allocated a driver and have no say, and your Bwoah coins be taken away from you if you don't get your second driver. 99 Bwoah coins for Hyrox 24. Ferrari beckons for him, says Richu. 99 Bwoah coins going once. 99 Bwoah coins going twice. 99 Bwoah coins for Hyrox 24. Going last call. Going thrice it is. He heads to the in-game Ferrari team. I believe he's a huge Ferrari fan, so he'll be glad about that. What kind of a Ferrari fan would I be if I just left it as Ferrari? Onwards we go. Drunken Monkey next up in the auction. Best race finish P1. Base price at 82 Bwoah coins. We can begin bidding, but Ruth says dreams do come true, kids. And yes, dreams do come true. Penalty point 02 wins from the realistic performance season. 5 podiums from the realistic performance season. 22 race starts, includes some of season 4. And new input device for him, wheel. 136 all-time points. Mind you, this driver went head-to-head with Big Man Joe in the first half of season 3 for the championship. Realistic performance, of course. He was in the in-game Renault car. 82 Bwoah coin bid coming from Rakesh. 82 Bwoah coins going once. 82 Bwoah coins going twice. Am I hurrying things? Perhaps, because Seto RC18 says 83. A driver who went wheel to wheel with Drunken Monkey on many occasions. 83, 85. We're at 85 already from Rakesh Shetty. Now perhaps side to side, says Big Man Joe. Yes, side to side. 85 says Rakesh Shetty going once. 85 Bwoah coins for Drunken Monkey going twice. Are we really ending things here? 85 Bwoah coins for Drunken Monkey. Last call, and we'll leave it there. Drunken Monkey heads to the in-game Red Bull team, and I'm pretty sure he's got a big enough smile as we see as he sits in his house right now. In-game Red Bull team, Drunken Monkey. Rakesh sorts it out. Wow, so league drivers getting their favorite cars in game for season 5 has become the highlight with Hyrox 24 going to Ferrari and in-game Ferrari team, and Drunken Monkey going to the in-game Red Bull team. Gambler at 80 Bwoah coins. I like to call him the super sub, but of course in this case the super reserve at one point. He had 4 outings as a reserve driver in season 4, managed to score points in 3 of those outings, so formidable reserve driver. So to think what he can do as your main driver. P6 is his best finish in the Singapore GP of season 4. 9 penalty points, however, being carried over to next season. 13 race starts for his name. 13 all-time points. Let the bidding begin at 80 Bwoah coins. 1 points per race average from season 4. Input device is indeed a wheel. 80 Bwoah coins. Can we see a bid? A bid at all for Gambler? Just 80 Bwoah coins. 80 Bwoah coins. Do we see a bid? We don't see a bid. 80 Bwoah coins. I don't see a single bid. I believe 2 team principals can afford. 3 team principals, in fact, can afford. But let's just leave it there, as Richu calls it. Unsold. Unsold it is. Onwards we go. Baby Shumi. Baby Shumi, who teamed up with General Pepe in the in-game Haas team principled by Prophecy in Season 4. Let the bidding begin at 78 Bwoah coins. P9 as best race finish in the league so far. A rookie who showed as much as he can in Season 4 and only good things to expect going into Season 5. All the prep has begun well beforehand. All-time points sits at just 3. Let's see with whom he can take it to 100. 78 Bwoah coins. Can we see a bid at 78 Bwoah coins? 78 Bwoah coins. 78 Bwoah coins. 78 Bwoah coins. No bid. See no bid. Interesting. This is really interesting. Okay. See no bid whatsoever. 78 Bwoah coins remains unsold. Mad Marquez, the last driver of Pool 2, before we begin allocating main drivers from Pool 2, before we head into the reserve pool. 60 Bwoah coins. Do we get a bid at all? We get a bid. This driver had 3 race starts in F2. It comes with incredible confidence and positivity. He has so much in terms of potential itself. Anyone will tell you. And yeah, let's go for it. Can we see a bid? 60 Bwoah coins. See no bid. Fortunate, but it is what it is. I think we can leave it there at unsold. And I'd really like to know which one of the team principals are left with no second drivers. That is Setuar C18 with no second driver, I presume. And Millen, who's team principal of the in-game Aston Martin team, Rusty Nish, and SV11. Okay. Alright. Let us head to the next part. Teams remaining are the Mercedes, Alpine, and Aston Martin and Williams teams. Hope I got that right. But yeah, so now what we'll be doing, folks, watching and team principals, is we will head into the randomizer. And the randomizer will decide. I'm sorry if it's a little dodgily positioned for y'all, but yeah, the randomizer will decide which driver goes where. So maybe Rishu can help me out with the drivers still up for grabs from Pool 2. Names, please. Let's get some in. Mad Marquez. And mind you, team principals, your entire wallet will be emptied upon allocating your driver. If you have any doubts, I don't think there should be any. But yeah, you can take it up with the admins wherever. Mad Marquez is one. Only copy is the other. And Baby Shumi remains unsold as well. Vix 356, thank you, Big Man Joe. 356 remain unsold. Gambler, another competent driver. Eggsy, another driver. UT. Only copy already added. And I think we can leave it there. That's pretty much it. Alright then. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 drivers. Out of which 4 drivers will be allocated to teams as main drivers, and the rest will head in to the reserve driver pool. Just making it clear. Upon being allocated to a team itself, your wallet will be emptied down to 0. The team principals remaining with no second driver yet in their lineup. All right then. As it stands, we can begin. But first, the order in which the team principals will go. Do we have any volunteers to go first, or should? Yep. Okay. Milan is pretty adamant about it. Can we? Who will be going second? Team principals. Anyone care to go second? I'm just gonna base it off of your message. SV11 got that by a nick. SV11 second, Setu RC 18 third, and Rusty Nish has probably got his arms behind his head and saying, I'll go last. Last, indeed. Beautiful. Alright, folks. We've pretty much got it all. I'll just take Discord off the screen. So, folks watching, and I hope maybe give me a second. Let me make sure. Discord, on Discord, everybody can see it, and hopefully the stream doesn't die. Stream's not dead. Team principals can see everything, and we're ready to go. First up is Milan in-game Aston Martin team driver alongside KDB this season in season 5 will be UT. It's UT. UT will be alongside KDB, and that empties Milan's wallet just like that. And of course, that should wrap things up. Oh, yeah, okay. The Discord's going crazy, but let's leave it there. So UT will be alongside KDB in the in-game Aston Martin team. Onwards we go. Second pick, of course, is SV11. SV11, the in-game Mercedes team principal, who will pair his driver for next season. Sicknig, who will pair Sicknig? Who will be alongside Sicknig? It is Baby Shumi. Baby Shumi heads to that team. So Sicknig and Baby Shumi as teammates. Next up is Setu RC18 as team principal. He is the in-game Williams Racing team principal. So UK, who will be UK's teammate next season? Time for the spin, folks. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's see. And only copy. No, it's Man Marquez. Man Marquez will pair UK. Man Marquez will pair UK in season 5. It's UK and Man Marquez in the same team. Great. Wonderful rookie. Alongside a brilliant veteran in the league and a champion at that. So 4 drivers left. One of the drivers will get slotted in alongside RB Ferrello. And the rest 3 will head into the reserve driver pool, for which an auction will take place, considering we still do see a bit of war coins. Also, mentioning this to Richu or Ruds, whoever is managing the sheet, make sure everybody who gets their drivers from the randomizer, their entire wallet is drained out completely. But yeah, let's just find out who will be alongside RB Ferrello in season 5. And it's Vix356. What brilliant. How brilliant. I believe he has a soft spot for Fernando as well. So he is a Fernando fan as well, if my memory serves me right. But yeah, enough of my memory and serving me right. Vix356 heads alongside RB Ferrello. Quite the team, Rusty. Quite the team. And yeah, that leaves only Copy XZ and Gambler still there in the reserve driver pool as we head into that BRL reserves. Let's quickly have the count, the wallets itself. So, of course, we got Setu RC18, Milan, and the likes of Rusty Nish as well as SV11 with 0 Bwoah coins each. So, and of course, mind you, SV11, Rusty Nish, and Setu RC18 all are their own reserves. Erebus also sits as his own reserve as well. So, those teams are pretty much locked in. So the only teams left to get a reserve driver will be the likes of Rakesh, who's the in-game Red Bull Racing team principal, Mercurial Predator, who's the in-game McLaren team principal, Ron, who's the in-game Ferrari team principal, Prophecy, who's the in-game AlphaTauri team principal, and of course We've got the likes of Millen yet to get a reserve as well, the in-game Aston Martin team principal, and Nishant, who's in-game Haas team principal. We're onwards. We go onwards to the BRL reserve driver pool, and let's begin possibly with the drivers from Pool 2, who were Only Cuppy, Gamebler, and Exy. So let's probably go in order. And yeah, first let's start off with Only Cuppy. Of course, the bidding will begin at 10 Bwoah coins. We begin at 10 Bwoah coins for reserve drivers. So yeah, Only Cuppy finds himself yet again in a reserve spot. And give me a moment, I'll have Discord on. Only Cuppy at 10 Bwoah coins. Let's start the bid. Mercurial Predator says 10. There are 10 Bwoah coins for the reserve spot. Only Cuppy going once. 11 says Prophecy. 11 Prophecy says 11 Bwoah coins for Only Cuppy. 11 Bwoah coins for Only Cuppy going twice. Definitely not twice. 12 says Mercurial Predator. 12. We're at 12 Bwoah coins. 13 Bwoah coins for Only Cuppy. 13 Bwoah coins for reserve. 14 says Mercurial Predator. 14. Mind you, what a reserve they'll be getting in Only Cuppy. What a formidable reserve he had been in Season 4. 16 says Mercurial Predator. 17 says Prophecy. The hype is real for Only Cuppy. 19 says Mercurial Predator. 19 Bwoah coins as it sits. 19 Bwoah coins for Only Cuppy going once. 19 Bwoah coins going twice. I'm going to have to leave it there. Sold to the in-game McLaren team. Mercurial Predator picks up one hell of a reserve. Incredible. Incredible how this is turning out to be. Next up, Exy will start the bid at 10 Bwoah coins. We begin at 10 Bwoah coins for the rookie in question, Exy. At 10 Bwoah coins, will we see a bid at all? Let the bidding begin. 10 Bwoah coins. We're at 10 Bwoah coins. We see a single bid. No bid. No matter. Allocation at the very end. Allocation at the very end as it sits unsold. Onwards we go. You can ignore that. And quickly checking. It is Gamebler. Gamebler for 10 Bwoah coins. Gamebler for 10 Bwoah coins. Let it begin. Any bids for Gamebler at 10 Bwoah coins? Gamebler at 10 Bwoah coins. Do I see a bid? Really? You do not want this guy as your reserve? Have I been speaking gibberish earlier on? Probably I was. It remains unsold. Remains unsold. Gamebler remains unsold, and I wonder which team he'll be allocated to later on. And I'm really glad that we're going to the wheel again. But yeah, back to reserves, and let's begin here. We got Eccentric starting at 10 Bwoah coins. Formidable driver. It was a higher driver last season, and of course, wants to be a reserve, will not be able to commit time for the league. That's what reserves, that's why he is. The card is different. Let's leave it at that. 10 Bwoah coins first bid, maybe. We see a bid for Eccentric at 10 Bwoah coins. No? Are we at, let me quickly check wallets. I still see a couple of wallets. Couple of available wallets. Seems like it, yeah. Could see. 10 says Rakesh. 10. We got 10 Bwoah coins for Eccentric from Rakesh Shetty. So we got a bid after all. 10 Bwoah coins. 10. Just that. Prophecy says 11. 11 Bwoah coins for Eccentric. 11 Bwoah coins. 12 says Rakesh Shetty. 12. 2 outings. Both outings he was a race winner as a higher driver. And as a reserve, who knows how he'll do. 15 says Rakesh. 17 says Prophecy. We're at 17 Bwoah coins for the reserve driver spot. All-time points it's at 50 for Eccentric. 17 going once, 17 going twice. Last call, and we'll have to leave it there. Prophecy gets Eccentric as his reserve driver for 17 Bwoah coins. Incredible stuff. Onwards we go. Our last driver on in the auction before we head to the wheel itself. Quick check before we auction oxygen off. Does anyone have 10 Bwoah coins in their wallet? Quick check. Of course, Rakesh has. Okay, 10 Bwoah coins base price. Will we get a first bid? 10 Bwoah coins from the likes of Rakesh. Of course, going once. Will we see a bid? Probably not, as I presume. Definitely not. The sheet doesn't indicate anything either. So I think we can leave it there. Only bid and the only person who can bid 10 Bwoah coins. Auction heads as a reserve driver for the in-game Red Bull team. Things just got interesting for season 5. Sold, Richu, if you needed the heads up. I hope I'm got that right. Impressive. Brilliant. So, as it sits, I believe Eccentric went to Prophecy, so that's the in-game Alpha Tauri team. I hope I'm right there. And everybody else remained unsold, which means, am I right if I were to leave it that these are the 3 drivers who remained unsold? Corrections, if any, please. Oh no, only copy did get sold as well to Mercurial Predator, so let's get him off. So it's just Gambler and XZ. And who are the 2 team principals with no driver number 3? It is Ron as well as Nishant. So we got Ron and Nishant. Who'd like to go first? I said it. Who'd like to go first? Who'd like to go first? Me too. Ah yeah, hilarious. Hilarious. Milan. Oh, you too? For real? You too? Confuse me. Unless the sheet's not updated. Okay, Nishant goes first, Ron goes second. Milan has 0 Bwoah coins. Got it. Yeah, allocation. Doesn't matter. The Bwoah coins don't matter anymore. Right now, we are at this point of allocating the reserve drivers. Which means I am missing out on one of the drivers, so give me some time as I sort out who will go where. Give me a second. Who is the other driver not allocated yet? Gambler, I believe, right? Gambler's here, XZ's here as well. Is Mad Marquez the other driver? Nope, definitely not. Okay, no, guys, jokes apart. So remaining drivers are XZ and Gambler. Are we sure about that?
Yes.
And there are 3 team principals without reserves? I'm 100% sure we're missing out on one driver.
Let's check.
Yeah, we'll need to do a check. So Eccentric and Oxygen has gone. Mad Marcus is gone as well. Baby Shumi as well. So Baby Shumi went to Mercedes. So let's quickly update that. Mad Marcus went to Williams. So you got Gambler left. XZ left. Who are the 2 names on the board? Big 6 has gone as well to Alpine. UT has gone to Aston Martin. Let's quickly correct this. Dobbs gone Alfa Romeo. Okay. So it's XZ and Gambler only after all. Only XZ and Gambler remaining. Please hold and give me a moment. Let me just quickly look over something.
So driver 1, driver 2 is in team, in conference.
Folks, we're back. Forgive me, wrong screen. But yeah, after discussing everything, looks like it's in order, and we're left with 2 drivers left to be allocated to teams. Right now, 3 teams do not have reserve drivers, which means Nishant, who surprisingly enough is the in-game Haas team's team principal, will get the first pick for the drivers, and the other driver left will be shared as a reserve between both Ron as well as Milan. So Ron and Milan will share a reserve driver, and if it is Gambler, you can expect great things. But enough of me saying anything at all. Let us spin. And the driver who heads to the in-game Haas team is so close. It's Gambler after all. So, quite the driver to be shared between 2 teams as a reserve driver. It will be XZ. He will be shared between the in-game Scuderia Ferrari team and Aston Martin team. 2 beautiful liveries he gets to race in Season 5. But yeah, that pretty much concludes driver auction for Season 5. 20 drivers have been sorted. If you aren't clear of the teams will be posted on our social soon enough, and on Discord as well. For all the drivers who are competing in Season 5, might as well get to practicing if you haven't already. Pre-season social race on Friday at 8:30 p.m. IST. And we've got quite the season on our hands with the rookies coming to prove themselves, and the old guard, some of the old guard returning to show them to show the rookies it's their stomping ground. Cheers, folks. We'll see you then.